am the darker brother. They send me to eat in the kitchen when company comes.
But I laugh.
And I eat well.
I eat well.
And I grow strong.
And grow strong.
Tomorrow I'll
be at the table when company comes. Nobody will dare say to me, eat in the kitchen then. What's good, family? My name is Rami. Welcome back to another video. As you can see and possibly hear, I don't have my mic in front of me. Why? Because we're not going to be staying in here for this video. We are going to be going outside in nature. Yeah, why? Because it has been a very stressful week and I need to release some of that stress. And I think it's a good time to discuss with you guys about the art of being alone. Because, you know, I am an introvert. I don't like being around people that much. I have a social battery and it does run out pretty quick. But how about I elaborate more when, you know, I'm in the location that I want to be. So, without further ado, let's get going. I totally forgot that the way that I want to take to go to the park has an uphill street, so I can't really skate in that. So, we will be walking.
Get stolen.
Yeah. Y'all can take y'all little food. Oh man, look at that scenery. Hey, yo, I'm gonna have to come here more often. What you talking about? So pretty much, this video, I just wanted to express my personality more. I feel like I don't do that as much, you know, when I'm trying to educate people. Yeah, I don't feel like I do it as much when, you know, I'm trying to like give y'all 5 steps how to do this, or people are snake stuff. My mask, it just flew away. The trees and stuff like that. Hopefully you guys can hear me. That's why I got my earphones in. Actually, let me check. Pretty much the topic of this video is pretty much me talking about why I like being alone and why I feel like everybody should have, you know, their special time to themselves every now and a while. Like I said earlier, I am an introvert. I do prefer being in solitude. I do prefer being in a little hermit. Is that the police? Hey, yo, 12. One thing about YouTube is that if I want to be in the position that I want to be in when it comes to YouTube, I have to have people like be interested in me. People need to like me. So people won't like me if I'm just like, hey, how y'all doing? You know what I mean? So yeah, I do have to show out. I do have to speak loud. I do have to use my hands, all that stuff. But when I'm not, you know, in front of a camera, I think I'm pretty, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm pretty independent. Unless you like know me, then I do like, you know, maybe sound like an extrovert, but that's really because, you know, I'm around a group of people that I trust. Speaking of people, I don't really like people, honestly. I really only have 5 friends, if we're being super specific. And the reason why I feel more comfortable being alone is because of my social anxiety. This channel is a safe place for people with social anxiety, for extroverts, people that don't really like being around people. Safe place for you guys, you know what I mean? Because I'm that person as well. All right, you see me looking around because there's a lot of people in this park. So yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that nobody's looking up. See, that's the stuff I subconsciously do. But yeah, it's a lot of cars too. Lord, let me pay attention. Why I like being alone? 2 reasons. 1, I never really liked humanity, and 2, I guess in the past, I haven't really liked myself. Now, when it comes to humanity, you know, there are a lot of problems in this world. There are a lot of people that, you know, want to do deceitful stuff, want to do bad things to you. And I guess the world that I'm around, you know, I guess that's just, you know, that's just how it is. Good afternoon.
What's up, brother?
What's up? But yeah, I guess that's just how people are. You know, the world isn't perfect. Everything is revolved around money, power, fame, all that. And people will do extraordinary things just to get that, including Lil Nas X. That video, yikes. There is conflict around me. For some reason, people are still talking about me to this day, even though I have been more isolated, especially in the start of quarantine. But hey, I'm gonna let them keep doing that because at the end of the day, they're not here. They're not in this place right now. That's why I like being alone, because you can easily escape. It's easy to avoid conflict. Well, in most cases, especially in my case, it's easy to avoid conflict. Isolating yourself is the perfect way to slow down and just think, which leads me on to, my second thing why I like being alone. In the past, I've been very against myself. I didn't like how I was. I didn't like how I looked. I didn't like how I saw things. I didn't like how I acted, and I was bullied a lot, and that really messed up my mental health. I was a very unstable child. Mentally, physically, I was just unstable. Man, that is a nice sad car. That is a Benz. Especially in this quarantine. This quarantine really helped. But me being alone has kind of forced me to make a connection with myself. Because when I'm alone, nobody got me but me. I mean, that's really how it is, when it comes to this life, especially how independent I am. But when you're by yourself, when you're alone, you learn yourself. You learn what you like, what you don't like. Things that you think that you should already know. If you were put to the test, you probably wouldn't know. But trust me, when you're alone, you are forced to be in your own mind, in your own headspace. And ever since I became okay and comfortable with being in my own shell, all I've been doing was being in my own mind. I could barely focus in the real world because I'm so in my own world. You know what I mean? You know what? Let's go get a milkshake. Yeah, let's go get a milkshake real quick. I'm finna head to Whataburger. Whataburger is this Texas fast food place. I'm pretty sure it's only in Texas, so a lot of you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, let's go ahead to Whataburger. I'm gonna go get me a milkshake. I don't know which kind though. But yeah, follow me. This is not gonna be an ordinary Care for Rami video. This is going to be a vlog. So let's get going. I have a question. How much is a medium milkshake?
Like $22.
$22.
Yeah. That's really $3 and like 20 cents.
I got enough. I got like $3.70. My boy just gave me a large milkshake, man. Hey, yo, that's the definition of a black king right there. That is a black king. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the most that he can to another black king. That's what makes you a black king, all right? I don't think I said it in the beginning, but if you want to be a part of my kingdom, make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And then bam, you automatically pop up. Without further ado, let's get back into the park and wrap this little video up. Yay! We got ourselves a vanilla milkshake. I asked for a medium because that's all I wanted to pay for, but he gave me a large. So yeah, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Them boys slap boxing. They finna jump him? All right, now let me talk to you about why I feel like we all should be alone more, or we all should have, our quality time together. My first point is that to discover/connect with yourself. I already explained this, my experience with the whole being alone thing, of how I was able to discover and connect with myself. You'll be able to discover and connect with yourself as well. Because, when you're alone, you have nothing else to do. Like, literally, when you're alone, you won't be knowing about or getting to know anybody but yourself more. A lot of people, I feel like one of the main reasons people commit suicide is because they don't have a good connection with themselves. You know what I mean? They don't really accept themselves. There's a lot of reasons why people don't accept themselves, because of, the world around them, because of people getting bullied, because of, they see these Instagram models And these YouTubers, you know, they have a slimmer body, they have a better looking face, so they feel like that they can't fit in, which actually leads me to my next point on why you should be alone more. You won't force yourself to try to fit in. If you're looking in the mirror, the only person that you're looking at is yourself. So if you start to appreciate, you know, yourself, if you start to appreciate how you look, how you act, how you feel about things, then you'll be able to connect with yourself more. And being alone will help you, you know, just kind of like examine everything that you bring into the table and start appreciating it. Because one thing that I always preach on this channel is that there is somebody that will kill to be in your position right now. And when you understand that, you'll start to appreciate the fact that you're here, the fact that you're living, the fact that unfortunately there has been abortions around. You know, they weren't even able to take their first steps, say their first words. There's a lot of people out there, a lot of young people that weren't able to live their life to the fullest, you know, because of some tragedy or because of some illnesses and sicknesses and stuff like that. But just be glad that you are one of those people right now that are alive. Be glad that you woke up today. You know what I mean? I know there's people around, but look, if you're able to go somewhere where there's nobody around, it's just a big old space, that means nobody will be able to hear you but the Most High himself. Praise Jesus. I'm a Christian. You can praise if you want. Praise Allah, whatever. But yeah, when it comes to me, when I vent, I don't like venting to like actual people anymore, because half the time they don't really care. And the other half of the time, they don't know what to tell you to make you feel better. So, you know, sometimes I just like to scream. Sometimes I just like to yell. Like, oh, fuck this pandemic. You know what I mean? Just say stuff like that. It just makes me feel better. You know, every time that I'm mad at something, every time I'm stressed out, I just like to be like, just yell and stuff like I'm freaking Simba or something. Just let out a big roar. I just think that being outside, being in nature with nobody watching, nobody near you, nobody listening to you, and just saying whatever you want, you know, it just feels good. When I say everything you want, I'm not suggesting or I'm not saying that it's okay, but if y'all white boys want to say the N-word out loud, then I'm not supporting you. That is wrong. But I already know that a lot of y'all do that, so we're not going to talk about that. Another reason why you should be alone is because you'll get more stuff done. The reason why you'll get more stuff done is because there isn't nobody to distract you from getting stuff done. Everybody going home. But there won't be any distractions. Now, of course, there might be like a car passing by or, you know, some kids playing on the swings. But in the long run, you won't have people sitting right here next to you, you know what I'm saying, trying to make jokes, trying to flame you, trying to roast your homeboy. You won't have any of that, because you can have time for that, but you need time to be by yourself. You need time to get your work done. You need time to just, you know, that boy on a skateboard. You need time to just chillax, get homework done, and stuff like that. So yeah, being alone is the perfect time to be productive. You know, some people aren't able to walk outside and just sit down and speak to a camera. You know, there's a lot of places where gun violence is, you know, prominent. A lot of places where smog is just everywhere. A lot of places where, you know, terrorist attacks be happening. Maybe places like the Middle East or something. I'm just saying, you just gotta learn how to appreciate things more. The strongest people in the world are the people that can accept themselves and use themselves as a weapon. I don't say like weapon. How about I say tool? They use themselves as a tool. You know, okay, that sounds even worse. Your brain, you'll be more in tune with your brain if you're more connected with yourself, and you'll be more connected with yourself if you spend that time alone connecting with yourself. All right. And that is the end of the video. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. And yeah,